Welcome to today's session. In this session, we will discuss the concept of regression, its types, and significance in education. Please watch the entire video carefully and take notes on the key points discussed. At the end of the presentation, you will answer a set of multiple choice questions, MCQs, based on the content covered. Let's understand the concept of regression. Regression analysis is a cornerstone of statistical methodology employed to explore and quantify the relationship between a dependent variable and one or more independent variables. This analytical approach is pivotal in various fields, including education research, where it aids in understanding how different factors influence educational outcomes. At its core, regression analysis seeks to model the relationship between variables to predict the value of the dependent variable based on the values of independent variables. To better understand the concept, take a close look at the picture of the regression line. This relationship is often represented by a regression equation, which serves as a predictive tool. The primary objectives of regression analysis include prediction, estimating the value of the dependent variable for given values of independent variables, understanding relationships, identifying and quantifying the strength and direction of associations between variables, decision making, informing strategies and policies by evaluating the impact of various factors. In educational research, regression analysis is instrumental in examining how factors such as socioeconomic status, parental involvement, teaching methods, and school climate affect student performance and other educational outcomes. For instance, researchers might use regression models to assess how study hours and prior academic achievement collectively influence test scores. Let us now understand the types of regression. Several types of regression analysis are utilized, each suited to specific research questions and data structures. Simple linear regression explores the relationship between a single independent variable and a dependent variable. Multiple linear regression examines the relationship between two or more independent variables and a dependent variable. Logistic regression, used when the dependent variable is categorical, such as predicting the probability of a student passing or failing. Hierarchical linear modeling, HLM, accounts for data that is nested, such as students within classrooms, allowing for the analysis of data at multiple levels. Applications in education research. In the realm of education, regression analysis is applied to predict academic performance by analyzing variables like study habits, attendance, and socioeconomic status. Researchers can predict student achievement. Evaluate educational interventions, assessing the effectiveness of new teaching methods or curricula by examining their impact on student outcomes. Inform policy decisions, providing data-driven insights to shape educational policies and resource allocation. Now let us understand regression equation. The regression equation represents the mathematical relationship between the dependent variable, denoted as y, and the independent variable, denoted as x. In simple linear regression, where one independent variable is used to predict the dependent variable, the equation is expressed as y is equal to a plus bx, where y is equal to dependent variable, x is equal to independent variable. A is equal to intercept of the regression line, the value of y when x is equal to 0, b is equal to slope of the regression line, the change in y for a one-unit change in x. The slope p can also be calculated using the formula B is equal to summation of x minus x bar into y minus y bar divided by summation of x minus x bar ka whole square, where x and y is equal to individual data points. X bar and y bar is equal to means of the x and y values, respectively. The intercept alpha is calculated as a is equal to y bar minus bx bar. These calculations are based on the least squares method, which minimizes the sum of the squared differences between the observed and predicted values of y. Predicting a particular value of y for a given value of x. Once the regression equation is established, it can be used to predict the value of y for any given value of x. This is done by substituting the specific value of x into the regression equation and solving for y. For example, if the regression equation is y is equal to 2 plus 3x. To predict y when x is equal to 4, y is equal to 2 plus 3 into 4 is equal to 2 plus 12, that is equal to 14. This means that when x is equal to 4, the predicted value of y is 14. Drawing a regression curve. To visualize the relationship between the variables, a regression curve, or line, can be plotted on a graph. 1. Plot the data points. On a Cartesian plane, plot each pair of x, y values as individual points. 2. Calculate the regression equation. Use the formulas provided above to compute the slope and intercept of the regression line. 3. Plot the regression line. Using the regression equation, calculate the predicted y values for a range of x values. Plot these predicted points on the same graph. Connect these points to form the regression line. 4. Interpret the graph. The slope of the line indicates the direction and strength of the relationship between x and y. The intercept represents the expected value of y when x is equal to 0. This visual representation aids in understanding the nature of the relationship between the variables and assists in making predictions. Let us solve some important MCQs from the topic. 1. What is the primary purpose of regression analysis in statistics? A. To determine the strength of the relationship between variables. B. To predict the value of a dependent variable based on independent variables. C. To calculate the mean of a dataset. D. To measure the central tendency of data. Answer. B. To predict the value of a dependent variable based on independent variables. 2. In the simple linear regression equation y is equal to a plus bx, what does the coefficient b represent? A. The intercept of the regression line. B. The predicted value of y when x is 0. C. The slope of the regression line. D. The correlation coefficient between x and y. Answer. C. The slope of the regression line. 3. Which of the following is true about the regression coefficient b in simple linear regression? A. It represents the change in y for a one-unit change in x. B. It indicates the strength of the relationship between x and y. C. It is always a positive value. D. It is calculated by dividing the sum of x values by the sum of y values. Answer. A. It represents the change in y for a one-unit change in x. 4. In multiple linear regression, what does the term multicollinearity refer to? A. The correlation between the dependent variable and independent variables. B. The correlation among independent variables themselves. C. The correlation between residuals and independent variables. D. The correlation between residuals and the dependent variable. Answer. B. The correlation among independent variables themselves. 5. Which of the following is not a common assumption in linear regression analysis? A. Linearity of the relationship between variables. B. Homoscedasticity of residuals. C. Independence of residuals. D. Normality of the dependent variable. Answer. D. Normality of the dependent variable. 6. What does the coefficient of determination, R square, indicate in regression analysis? A. The strength and direction of the relationship between variables. B. The proportion of the variance in the dependent variable explained by the independent variables. C. The average value of the dependent variable. D. The standard deviation of the residuals. Answer. B. The proportion of the variance in the dependent variable explained by the independent variables. 7. Which of the following is a key assumption of linear regression regarding residuals? A. Residuals should have a non-zero mean. B. Residuals should be normally distributed. C. Residuals should be correlated with the independent variable. D. Residuals should have a non-constant variance. Answer. B. Residuals should be normally distributed. 8. Which of the following statements is true regarding the range of R-square values in regression analysis? A. R-square values can range from 0 to 1, with 1 indicating a perfect fit. B. R-square values can be negative, indicating a poor fit. C. R-square values can range from 0 to infinity. D. R-square values are always positive and less than 1. Answer. A. R-square values can range from 0 to 1, with 1 indicating a perfect fit. Thank you, don't miss out. Subscribe now to my YouTube channel, Education and Teacher Education, for insightful content and valuable resources.